It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and the focus of this one is on Odell Beckham Jr. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Patriots and the Bills. All that and more coming up next.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Patriots. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up, and then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run the counter with Cook. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To the air, Allen. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get it out, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what something last week resolves itself this time around.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day. Say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They take a shot downfield there, but it lines up falling incomplete. And incomplete Incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The ball comes out.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, but he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, you cover a return pass, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead of you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling. You just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
On the jump.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Now Allen. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Jones on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about what the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he's got room. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch them?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched them more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Patriots at 4-8 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and that's looking to play really well here.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. He'll look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole, and it leaves them needing to play a much perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry, gets around him, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen. He'll check this down to Hines. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Allen. And that is incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
New England's offense set to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Carlos Basham able to make the play defensively.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, but I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Well, now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown. And Jonathan Garibay out for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything, every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. Stephon Diggs, touchdown! Stephon Diggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to move back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
No, really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball, receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32. 43 yards on the ground for him so far.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Back to 60. Back.
inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 13-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is now 14-10. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Draw play. This is Hines. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Uncorks one for Davis. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Quentin Morris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have yet again retaken the lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. This will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal. Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal. They go play action here on first down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's caught by OBJ. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away at incomplete. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Back to throw again. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devontae Parker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that will make this a 4-point game. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started out in Denver, and they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Matt Ryan, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. The Texans win is a big one there as they move above 500 at 7-6 and keep themselves in the mix for a possible playoff berth. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats for New England in that first half. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. With the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Now, points certainly not at a premium here. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
For once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen, flush to his right. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. That almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Offside. Defense.
Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty. And again, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, a quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Hines is in. Touchdown Bills. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it. New England's offense set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
to Stevenson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. On the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They strike the drive with Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This is Hines. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Allen now looks to throw. Got a man who hits him in stride. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
Ball start. Awesome.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's... on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Buffalo. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Allen. Touchdown, Bills. fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. These guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he returns this to the 22. New England trotting into place on offense. Well, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, Parker, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. But today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will hang on to their lead. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to start one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. So after the INT, it's Allen. He fields his man, complete. That's McKenzie. Now he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Allen going to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Working with a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hines. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Allen off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jawan Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Cook up the gut. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The Bills on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Allen to throw it. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he'll go out of bounds He's in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So all things considered, that's not the final now, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now for the 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus they need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Well, the Patriots gearing up to go now. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you're looking to plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He completes it to Beckham. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 43. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as they'll try to get it to a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. And they will get back to it in 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Attempt carrying the game for Cook. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here's Jones. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So the Patriots now. Time, a huge factor. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same. But the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. He'll look to throw. For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. He's back to throw. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Open man, the tight end Henry. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line.
Get it.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Targets Parker, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a two-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's two-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this two-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he is not going to